For the backflip, we're gonna be practicing that into the foam pit, and then it has to be done into the foam pit. What we're looking at doing is getting comfortable going over top our head. So where we're gonna start is learning the timing of driving our arms and driving our knees. I'm gonna lay down on the black pad with my head at the edge. So top of my shoulders, head at the edge of the foam pit. From here, I'm gonna drive my arms as I drive my knees to get my butt over top my head and practice just again getting comfortable going over top, but at the same time, the drive of the arms and the knees. Drive, drive. Practice going over top. With that, practicing generating the momentum with our arms and our knees. We want to practice generating momentum with our arm swing and knee drive before we start adding the jump, because if we can generate enough momentum with just the arm swing and the knee drive, once we add the momentum from the jump, it's going to make the flip easier. Once you're comfortable with that, again, you're going to figure out where you need to be so your shoulders are at the end. From there, I'm gonna sit up, and now I'm gonna add the momentum of leaning back as I throw my arm and drive my knees. Next progression, same thing, finding where my shoulders are, sitting up, replacing my feet next to my butt, starting in a squat, lowering to the seated position, adding a little bit more momentum, lowering, driving, arms and knees. An important piece after I throw my arms and drive my knees, as I drive my knees, I wanna tuck my hands to make sure I'm getting in a nice tight tucked ball, which is gonna make it easier to complete the flip. The tighter I am, the faster I rotate. So as I drive my arms, tuck my knees, as I start to rotate over, I go from here to here, trying to make this slapping sound, because I know I'm really being aggressive with my hands, bringing my knees in and getting nice and tight. From there, we're gonna add a box to create momentum, getting comfortable with more momentum, driving everything and going over top. I'm gonna sit from here as I drive my arms back and fall back, drive my knees. It's gonna create more momentum, which again, right now, the flip part is gonna be easy. It's just getting comfortable, allowing myself to do that. Now we're gonna add a jump to it. I'm gonna jump to sit on top of the box as I throw my arm and drive my knees. So I'm jumping and driving my arms at the same time. Now we want to take all those movements and transition it to doing the actual backflip. We're going to do the backflip from where this red pad is. From here, piecing it all together, driving my arms as I jump and drive my knees to my chest. Ideally, you want to just piece it all together. If you need to, you can do a progression of just piecing them together and landing on your back. If I'm doing everything correctly, driving those arms, jumping and driving my knees, I'm gonna carry myself over. One of the mistakes we see is people forget to throw their arms and they'll go. The driving of the arms is most important. It's gonna get me here. I can then drive my knees. As I'm on my way up, I'm weightless. As I drive my knees, it takes me around. You wanna make sure you're tucking. One of the things we talk about is if you can make this slapping sound, then you know you're doing a good, hard, tight tuck.